Let's try something a little bit different. As always with these things, it's just an experiment. Let's just see what happens. I want you to start by imagining that you decide to get in touch with an old friend that you haven't seen for a while. And just noticing which friend comes to mind. Doesn't need to be anyone in particular. And let's use them for this experiment. And I'd like you to imagine that there was an exchange of messages on your phone, and I'm actually going to show you this. And as you watch this exchange, just notice what thoughts cross your mind.
So how was that for you? When we did this as a group, some people often report how their minds were quick to jump to the negative. Maybe the person is avoiding them or doesn't want to see them or something like that, and perhaps something similar came up as you did this. The reality is that we don't know what's going on for the other person. Your friend might have a really valid reason not to see you. That's nothing to do with you. And what's also interesting is how quick the mind is to jump in, even for a situation that doesn't exist. You might have also seen during your meditation how often and quickly the mind jumps to worries and even catastrophizing, worrying about something that might happen, worrying about your meditating, that it's not working or that you're doing it wrong. Why is this happening? Well, as a race, we haven't got huge claws or deadly poison on our teeth. Back when we lived in caves, the people who just spent their time writing gratitude journals and appreciating the flowers were quickly fertilizing the flowers as they were easy prey for predators. So evolution has favored humans that were hyper-vigilant. We're the ones who made our way to the top of the food chain to become the dominant species on the planet. But having minds that are permanently on the lookout for threats doesn't make us very happy, especially as these days there usually aren't daily life or death levels of threat. Often we're mentally looking out for problems that don't even exist or making worries feel bigger than needed. A bit like with messages on the phone. And we do this both automatically and instantly. NATs, or negative automatic thoughts, are something that everyone experiences, a result of evolution wiring our brains to be perhaps a little too vigilant for modern life. Alongside this, while we have a tendency to be very aware of unpleasant experiences, pleasant experiences tend to fade into the background. Spending some time becoming more aware of pleasant experiences can help us stay balanced. So, for most of us, NATs are just a trait that doesn't serve us anymore, but we can, with practice, learn how to incline towards the wholesome and pleasant. With time and practice, you can even start having PATs, positive automatic thoughts, which is what our next spark, called Good Vibes, is all about.